Hey there, Survivors. Cougar here, back with more Ancestors gameplay. We are picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode with our clan well settled here in our new home, the Under-the-Cliff Oasis. A lovely locale. And what are we going to do today? We are going out and doing stuff today, but first we better butcher up this beast. Whoop, 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 whoop. Another beast. Wow. Really? He's going to try for me again, and he's standing right on top of my stick again, of course. So now I got to go back and get another stick. Isn't this an exciting way to start the episode? Well, let's see how this goes. Okay, getting the hang of this whole fighting the beasties thing. He's running away. Well, so I thought that taking out that critter there would give us a little breathing room, a little respite here at our Under-the-Cliff Oasis, but apparently not. Whoops, I didn't mean to pick that up. I was looking for another stick. Nope, apparently not. Apparently that guy's going to keep coming back and harassing us, so I'd like to actually take him out, if possible, before we set off and start doing our stuff. But I think after you hit them once, it's really hard to track them down. I mean, there is no way to actually track them as such using smell or well, maybe hearing, but my hearing is not leveled up at all, so we're not even going to try that. In the meantime, I'm going to try to find my obsidian scraper that I dropped in a panic there. Is he coming back? All right, good. That's two. God, look at that poor guy with all the sticks poking out of him. Now I'm glad I made all these sticks. Aren't you glad we made all these pointy sticks to deal with this fella? I saw him. There he goes. We got to take him out before we get out of here. Come back. Come back, wounded beast. Let me put you out of your misery. Well, like I said, it's going to be really hard to track him. So maybe we just go back and see if he'll come back one last time for us to slay. All right, back to looking for my obsidian scraper, which I dropped in a hurry, right there in the middle of the snails. Good, okay. I'd like to actually slay this beast before I do away with, well, pick up my scraper and start doing something else. I don't think that's going to happen. Nope, I don't want the snail. Drop the snail. I want the obsidian scraper, right? Nope, that's a snail too. Give me a scraper. Thank you. Now let's see about hacking up this this cat's buddy over here. What are you all moaning about? Just saved your butts to inspect our dead cat. Switch hands, get our scraper rock. No, get our scraper rock in our hand and butcha. This is a cinematic. I cannot keep an eye on what's in front of us. Oh, that was fast. Oh my gosh, this obsidian scraper is amazing. Amazing. All right, we'll drop the scraper. Let me put it here near my sticks. I would like that cat to come back one last time before we head out. I'll bet we could kill him with one more good thrust. But what I'd like to do today is just get out and explore some of the other... Okay, so some of the other locations around here. So here's the Bone Club I was talking about. Hold on. There's the Bone Club. Now the Bone Club is unbreakable. It's very durable. It will not kill things. I mean, eventually it'll kill things, but not as effectively as the pointy sticks. Just get some food here. Chow down. My guys are going to come over and stop. I must inspect first. Once I start chowing on this, my dudes will come over and grab some as well. This may make us a little sick, but probably not too bad. Just keeping an eye out over this guy's shoulder for the cats come back. Yeah, there are still 3 or 4 locations here in this part of the jungle that we've never actually visited. And, you know, some of them are really, really neat. And they're just interesting to see, you know, because they're really well done. Drop the bone club, drop my stick very close to the water in case we need it again in a hurry. And get some water. So yeah, I'm kinda, sorta getting the hang of this now. You know, part of that is me improving, and part of that is my character improving with his increased neuronal skills. I'm going to bring both a pointy stick and the bone club out on the road with us, because the bone club, as I said, will never break, and it's just really good for defense. It's not good if you're looking to kill something, as I'm looking to kill this big cat. Oh, he's back. And I just had time to actually switch my hand from the bone club to the pointy stick, so we actually killed this thing. Great. And that should really be it for predators around here. So good. Now we could butcher him up and get another bone club, and etc., but let's not waste time on that right now. Let's just get out and do some exploring. I'm gonna go grab another pointy stick. Semi-pointy. This is fully pointy. And then put my bone club in my right hand. So if I'm forced to defend myself, the first thing I will use is the bone club, and that'll give me an opportunity to kind of figure out, do I want to actually try to kill this thing, or am I just looking to get away? All right, there's a location for us to go find. Right there, we'll memorize it. Let's do a little intelligence work here. Anything we haven't identified yet? Oh, well, that's a different kind of big cat. So this is a different color cat. So we probably have to, yeah, we have to inspect this again just to understand what it is. That's the white Macurodus. Macaridus. It's probably not even close. Okay, well, so we've got the one over there, but these are both closer to our spot than that one is there. So why don't we start with that one? Let's see what that is. Yeah, because like I said, maybe there's nothing to do there, but they all look nice, and you know, they're locations for a reason. The devs made them locations for a reason, so let's go check them out. Basically, a location is just someplace that you could feasibly settle your clan, but another thing to keep in mind is that every time you discover a new location, another meteorite falls. Or maybe it's not every single time, but there seems to be some kind of correlation between finding these locations and the meteorites coming down. And I have never actually retrieved a meteorite. And the reason you want to retrieve these meteorites is because they allow you to lock in more neuronal advancements from generation to generation. So I don't think we've actually advanced a generation yet, but when you do, you can lock in some of the unlocks that you've made already. And the number of unlocks you're allowed to lock in depends on how many children you have in your clan. So sorry, I heard something. If you have 4 kids, you can lock in 4 advancements. If you have 6, you can lock in 6. I think there's probably an emerald up on that cliff up there. We're not interested in an emerald right now. Oh, a snake. A snake. The other thing that will add to the number of unlocks you can lock in are these meteorites. So for every meteorite you find, you're allowed to lock in 1 more skill. And that's what we want to do. We want to find some meteorites so we can lock in some skills. This is the little swamp. I think we've already been to the big swamp. I mean, I know that we've been there, but I think that we've already, unlocked the location. We've done the cinematic for the big swamp, I think. Okay, we're done. Thank you. There's probably a croc in the water here. I've never fought a croc. My combat skills are pretty darn good now, so I would be willing to take on a croc. Let's just get up here and see if we can smell a croc. Mushrooms. There he is. He's on the bank right over there. Yep, that's him. I'm not necessarily intentionally looking to get into a fight, but since we've never been very close to one before, he's not actually identified for us, so why don't we try to at least identify him? Can we scare him away? Nope, he doesn't seem very scared, does he? Okay, not scared at all. Let's switch to the pointy stick. No, let's start with the club and take him on like that. Come on, buddy. We gave him a good thump, and he's backing away, and now we actually know what the crocodile is. Good. Despite us actually giving him a thump there, he still broke our leg. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem cool. Shame on you. Now I'm looking for some horsetail. Should probably be smelling for it. Snail. Horsetail over there. Doesn't seem very close. There's another snail, and he's coming back. I don't want to fight him again with a broken leg. I don't necessarily want to fight him at all. I mean, we're not hungry. We don't need this territory, for settlement or anything. So let's just leave him. I will drop my bone club and pick up some horsetail to heal my busted leg. I don't know, do you think those white streaks are like a weather effect? What do you think that is? People have been debating what it means online and nobody can seem to figure it out. Maybe that means it's just a weather effect, Just not done terribly well. All right, give me another location to check out here nearby. Let's get up off the ground because that croc's still around. If I intimidate you now, will you be scared of me now that I've thumped you on the noggin with a bone club? Nope, he's still not scared of me. All right. Hey, that's probably the big swamp right there. There's another snake. That's a green mamba there. Let's go check out. That's probably the big swamp. Let's go check it out. Memorize. Okay. Let's get some more intelligence work here. There's a bunch of stuff we haven't identified around here. Oh, and I'll show you something else that I discovered with a little help from someone on the Steam forums. in terms of making these pointy sticks now. I've leveled up my gene to make stripping more effective. Now I can actually strip the branches off a stick with my bare hands, and it's instantaneous. So that whole having to beat on a stick twice, once to remove all the branches and once to actually sharpen it, we're past that now. We can actually strip all the branches off with nothing but our bare hands. I don't think we're going to be close enough to identify here. Let's see. Yep, we are. Cutscene! Well, that was a lame cutscene. We were up in the tree and we didn't see a single thing. It's pretty. Pretty. Graphics are nice. Not the best we've ever seen, but they're nice. Alright, that's probably going to be it for undiscovered locations in this direction. Oop, we got a green mamba after us. Get out of here, green mamba. Alright. We intimidated the green mamba. Oh, I missed my jump. I meant to get up on this. Get out of here, green mamba. We're sort of intimidating him. My overall condition is kind of low here. Maybe thirsty. All right, let's see if there's another location for us to visit. I saw one. Yeah, there was one over there to the right, but let's get all this other stuff. So these are our initial locations back there. One of those is the hidden waterfall. Rock to flip. Any holes to poke? Nope. There was that snail for us to eat, but we're not really that hungry, right? We ate all that meat before leaving. Actually, did we ever finish that meat? I think we got attacked in the middle of eating the meat from the first cat. So now we're looking for it. So maybe we are hungry, probably a little bit thirsty. I don't think we're tired. I just want to get down. Get down. And then find another location for us to visit. K-Pock. Hiding spot. K-Pock. And spot to visit. Come on. Identify and memorize. Okay. All right. Shall we go on a little trip? Would like to come across. Ooh. Oh, this is a fear zone. You've never been here before? Wow. Let's get up off the ground and do some identification. Something's after us. Warthogs. Ah, that's it. That's all we needed to do. We're basically there in terms of getting rid of the fear. A couple more? I think we've already, yeah, I mean, we've got the fireflies. We don't have the text indicator telling us to go to that we've justified our fear. But I think we'll just head in the appropriate direction. Oh, Warthog, get out of here. Let me see if I can intimidate him. There's a hole to poke for some food if we need it. But I think I'm just thirsty. Wow, something's really after us. conquer our fear anyway. And was that just the Warthog coming back just now? I've got no sense. Fruit. What are you, thirsty? I could bust open a coconut, but I'd rather just find some water. Thank you to the viewer who recommended that I work on my hearing too. I'll do that in my off-camera playthrough and see what that's all about before boring my viewers even more by putting them through more of this stuff. Yeah, my condition is really low. I gotta go figure out what's wrong here and fix it. Hopefully we're going to get back out into some running water zones soon. It's already 8 o'clock at night. We don't have to go back to base tonight. We can just make ourselves a little camp out here. And once we reach this next location, clearly that would be a viable location to have a camp, so we'll do our camp there. Oh, there's a snail right there. Those are such good eating. I'm gonna pick him up and eat it right now. Yeah, I'm hungry. I guess that's probably why my condition is so low, is because I am apparently pretty hungry. 2 more snails here. We're gonna feast on snails tonight. Escargot, as it were. And when I was a kid, my mom took my sister and I to a French restaurant and gave us escargot without telling us what it was. It was actually kind of good, a little chewy. And then she told us afterwards, you know, kids being kids. Ooh, gross, ew. Well, we're definitely going to be able to have some running water over here. And probably a nice safe place to sleep. Yep, here are some nice safe places to sleep. Safe-ish, anyway. Alright, let's drop our bone club here. Actually, I'm gonna... Well, do we drop everything? Let's drop everything. See how this goes. We can always dodge. Get some water, get a little more food. And then build us a bed. Spend the night out. Wild. I'm also on the lookout for new clan members. There's room for 2 more adults in our clan. Honestly, I've played this on different playthroughs so many times now, 4 or 5 different playthroughs going, that I forget whether we, met those and lost them. Whether we had 6 at one point and they got killed or something, or we just never actually brought them back to base. I think there was that one guy, the very first guy we met, and we couldn't, he had the fear animation going on, and we had to go and just reassure him and didn't do that at that moment. So there's still probably at least one guy back by our original settlement. And it may be worth it going back there and trying to... Wow, we're in a whole nother fear zone already. Jeez. Well, we're not going to go and deal with this tonight. We're just going to build ourselves a bed and call it a night. But I guess that'll be what we do in the morning. Or do we go back to our original starting area and see if we can find some of these missing primates? I hope those are just fear zone noises and there isn't a predator sneaking up on me. Alright, well we've rationalized our surroundings, So we can go and clear that first thing in the morning, but for now, I think we just got to build ourselves a bed and go to sleep. Drop off my club and grab some grass. Kids, stay off the grass unless you're making a bed with it. This has become almost routine now, this making of the bed. I've made enough of them now. So I can find the grass. Okie dokie, Smokey. Let's go to bed. Okay, we got a bed. Let's go to sleep. I think I can sleep with a weapon in my hand, and I would like to, if it's possible. Yep. Alright, let's see how this goes. I don't feel totally secure here. We have not cleared out any predators from this location yet. Alright, sun's up. I think, yeah, I needed more sleep. I think we need to actually lie back down and get more sleep. Oh shoot, except it's starting to rain. We're going to get cold. Unless there's some cod around. Yeah, we were really low on sleep. I'm surprised my eyelids weren't drooping. Okay, wow. We're going to sleep this whole day through. Well, that's about it. All right, do we go back the way we came and try to find those other members of the clan? Nah. Let's just move onward. Ever onward. All right, that's probably next. If that's that's up high in the sky, that's probably the father tree, which is really one of the primary reason why I wanted to do this with you today. There is a freaking cool location called the father tree that I would love to show you guys if we can get there today. We have to rationalize this zone first, though. That rationalization spot seems really far away. Oh, good, caught. Yes, I left a pointy stick back there. That's kind of intentional. I mean, I knew it was there. I think I just want to have one hand free and keep my bone club as my weapon of choice. Wow. I am full of cot. It's cotlicious. Ugh, this looks ugly. How do I get across here without killing myself? Like that. Hey, I am a fearless leader, guys. I have conquered the fear 5 times now. I'm fearless. Where's my marker? Oh, inside the monkey. There's the marker, way the heck up there. Oh boy. Yeah, but the reason it's way up there is because this is the father tree. Look at the size of this tree. Wait till we start climbing it. You're going to be like, wow, it just keeps going up. Because I know I was the first time I started climbing it. Right? This is the father tree? I think this is the father tree. Or maybe it's that one over there. Well, it's one of these. But get close enough to get the location cutscene will be good. Let's just keep going up. If there's a bird nest in this tree, this is the father tree. I'm not seeing a bird nest yet. Oh, I think that's, yeah, it must be the next one over there. Yeah, we're still too far away, and I'm in the wrong tree. We're gonna have to try this again. Rain stopped. Yeah, there's the bird nest right over our head. So let's not go up there yet. We'll go grab an egg from the nest in a minute, but let me just... Where's the location marker there? We're still not close enough to that? Am I still... No, I'm in the father tree. I'm sure of it. Just go up a little more. Oh, we got to go out on this branch. Okay. Does this get us close enough? Yes. Good. Check out this monster tree. And at this location, I think we are right on the border of a new biome. I think if we go down the cliff here, we're in a totally new biome, but it's a very tall, steep cliff. Oh, okay. Meteorite. I guess we should actually try to retrieve this meteorite, huh? Unless it's down at the bottom of the cliff. Shoot. Birth of a cartographer. Nice. Alright, where's the smoke from that meteorite? Damn it, I wanted that meteorite. Where's the smoke? Oh boy. Well, we're on the edge of another fear zone here. I don't think there's... Oh, something's after us too. Is that the bird? That bird may be after us. And with this smoke from the fear zone, with this kind of haze, I'm not going to be able to see the smoke from the meteorite. So I guess we... What's this? Oh, it's just mushrooms. Durr. Wow, look at how high up this tree goes. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we could try rationalizing stuff and see if we can jump right... rationalize our surroundings a bit and see if we can jump right to the clearing of the fear. Well, there's nothing up here to identify. We're so high up. We're above everything. And I don't know how we're going to get back down out of here. Okay, that's how. Climb down carefully, backwards. Now let's see if I can... Oh, there's the smoke over there. And hey, that's right near our camp. That's right near... No, it's past it. Our camp is there. That's the Twin Falls camp, which we also want to check out. And then there it is over there. Well, let's see about getting some of those tasty eggs for one thing. A little bit stuck here. No place to go. All right, forget the eggs. Yeah, we're basically down on the ground. Forget the eggs. We're not hungry. I was just going to do it to accustomize, to get my body accustomed to eating those eggs. What's this on the ground? Oh gosh, is that a black cat? I think that's a sleeping black cat near something it just killed. Unless it's dead. Did something kill it? It's not moving it. Oh, okay, he's awake. All right, we're gonna have to fight him. Come on. Yep, we gave him a good thump. Think twice about messing with the monkeys again. Woohoo! All right, so what are we actually doing? All right. There's something else to identify over there. There's something else to identify there. That one looks closer. Possibly. Actually, they look about the same distance. So instead of heading back toward our clan right now and the meteorite, I know I want that meteorite, but I also want to see these other locations. Sorry, I meant to lock that in. Let's try again. Oh, he's back. Want some? You didn't learn your lesson? You want some more? Oh shoot, I dropped my stick. My bone. Where's my bone? Must to find my bone. There it is. Right? Where is it? Oh, it's getting dark because I slept the whole freaking day away. Maybe we should head back nice and early and make sure we get a good night's sleep tonight so we can make the most of the daylight today. There it is. Okay, got it. No, let's go on to this next location and then we'll build a bed there and camp there. Look at the size of these trees. Man. Like redwoods on steroids. Look at the size of that thing. You know, we get so used to having like a distance readout. Games. We set a waypoint and it tells us how far until we get there. This is a little more vague, understandably so. Oh, nice little waterfall here. Not quite close enough to identify it yet. Oh man, that father tree. I can't see how that could possibly be a good settlement location, but what a great landmark that is. This water looks to be moving really fast, and if we miss a jump here, it will take us right over the edge and over the cliff and just keep taking us down, down, down. I'm gonna eat some fruit as long as we're here, right next to this bush. Yeah, and another thing I've discovered is that, maybe I mentioned this, these berries do have different colors for how ripe they are. The dark red ones, I probably mentioned this last time, the dark red ones are ripe and the more pinkish ones are not. Alright, let's try not to miss a jump here and get dragged over the falls. Okay. Right. Wait a minute. Is this the location we slept at last night? Did we just never actually discover this as a location? Shoot. Well, that's fine, actually, because now we have a bed we can climb right into, get up early, and get an early start tomorrow. Cascade Oasis. Very pretty. Probably even prettier in the daylight. Okay. I don't think we need anything terribly. food or water-wise, so let's just climb into bed and call it a night. Lie down. And sleep. I don't think we have any neurons to evolve. I could be wrong. Maybe we should jump into evolution really quickly and make sure. But we got plenty of sleep, and we do need some water now. Probably a bit of breakfast too. Let's eat something. And give ourselves some broken bone protection in the bargain. That'll do. Yes, I am feeling more comfortable with this game now, and I am getting... I mean, the better at it I get, the more I enjoy it. The first couple of hours were just pure frustration. You gotta power through that, right? Still thirsty. Alright, now we're good. Should I try bringing both weapons this time? Yeah. Okay. Now, another location. That one there. Although, if we get over to the edge of the cliff here and discover that this next location is down at the bottom of the cliff, we're going to go back across the valley and regroup with the clan, see how everybody's doing, and then check out some of the locations on the other side of the valley before we go down into this next area, because it is quite an excursion to get down there. This doesn't look too bad. No, I think we're still up in the jungle area here. We're not moving down into the next biome yet, I don't think. Oh, what's back in there? Nothing. Oh, how pretty. Look at that. The meteorite's still smoking. I think I have a good idea of where that is based on its proximity to another landmark. I think the split waterfalls landmark is just to the right of where that smoke column is rising. Ooh. Almost went in the water there, but I don't think it's moving very quickly. I think, yeah, this is fine. Something tells me this next location is going to be down at the bottom of a big cliff. Oh, look, we've got some new types of fruit here. Have we already discovered this? Nope. Let's go check it out. Now I'm going to have to drop my... See, this is why I wanted to have one hand free, because now I got to drop something. Oh, these are figs. Inspect. Dates. Sorry, not figs. Dates. Doesn't look terribly ripe, but I'll try it. Okay. From the drupe kind of food. Oh, no, that's not down at the bottom of the cliff here. It's right up here at the top. Oh, is this the orchard? I think this is the orchard. Let's find out. Yep, it's the orchard. And did I see 2 meteorite smoke columns there? Well, we discovered 2 landmarks in 2 days. It's conceivable there are 2 meteorites out there. Maybe you just don't get that cinematic with every single one, but everyone does spawn a meteorite. Every landmark visited does spawn a meteorite. Yeah, there's a smoke column over there, and then there's one right in front of us here. So there are at least 2 meteorites down that we should probably be trying to retrieve. But one of them is all the way down at the bottom of the lake, so or the cliff. So this is a cliff. Hey, there's a black Malacondius down there. This is a big cliff climb here, and we're gonna head down there next. That's called the large lake down there, and we are gonna go down there, but not today. We want to go back and hook up with our clan first, and there's one more site to visit here. It's not actually very interesting, but we're gonna go check it out anyway, just for completionist purposes, and to get all the meteorites on the ground, even though we're not doing a very good job of retrieving them in a timely manner. Man, our overall life expectancy is still pretty good. We've been taking good care of this proto-hominid. Ooh, look. Not fear zone. Let's get up off the ground and do some intelligence rationalization. What you got? What you got for me to rationalize? Nothing? Really? Nothing, huh? This is probably going to be a whole scent rationalization, maybe. If we can find something to eat, that will help boost this rationalization quite a bit. Let's try that. Get dates. Let's see about eating something. Speed this along. I think 1 or 2 more identifications and we'll be good to go. We have to get across this water somehow. This looks like fast-moving deep water. We got to be careful crossing this or it's going to drag us right over those falls over there. I'm smelling the water here just for identification purposes. 1 more, 2 more. That's it. Got it. Wow, it wants us to go out into the water. Oh, no, 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 no. See, that's all it takes. One little misstep, one little misclick or whatever, and you're over the falls. So now there are going to be at least 3 meteorites down on the ground for us to find after we get to this next zone here. But that first one's probably going to be gone tomorrow. The smoke from it, I mean, not the meteorite itself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have been to this next landmark on another play through, and it's not very impressive, but we'll see. We've done pretty well with the predators so far, but I think I'm getting better at just kind of sensing when I should expect one to show up. Now, it's a little bit spoilery, but I think if you remember in the last episode or maybe an episode before that, I said, wow, I've kind of been on the ground a long time. I'm getting a little nervous now. It turns out there is actually some kind of timer running when you're on the ground. And if you're on the ground long enough, a predator will just appear. You can reset the timer by just climbing a tree like this. This is the next location. Jut Out Boulder Oasis. And apparently we are still in the jungle biome, but not for long. Shall we spend the night here, or should we try to get back to the clan? See what time it is. It's only midday. It's only noonish. And I don't think there's going to be anything special around here. This is a new type of fruit here. Let's see about picking one of these. Wait a minute. Why am I... Oh, okay, I'm carrying the stick and the bone. I thought I accidentally dropped the bone and picked up the stick instead. Wait a minute. Pick up these fruits. Inspect. Elderberry. My mom used to make elderberry jam from elderberries that grew on our neighbor's front driveway. Fascinating little tidbits of information that you were dying to know. You're welcome. All right, there's not going to be much this way. Looks like that's something going on up there. Ooh, okay, another fear zone. I think we're moving around the lake area here. Let me see if there's someplace that's a little... And you see that the trees are getting more and more sparse. Fewer and fewer trees, which as we move into the next biome is going to be something that we have to deal with. All right, let's do some intelligence work here. All right, now I'm getting sleepy. Wow, my sleep cycle is really whack, isn't it? Something ain't right sleep-wise. We got more locations popping up too. It's unexpected. Let's try some sense of smell work. Coconut. Coconut right underneath us for us to smell. That's elderberry, and we're cold. Oh, excuse me, elderberry. That's cot, and we're cold. So let's eat some. Come on, eat some. Oh, I still have two things in my hands. Eat some cot. Thank you. Well, we could just sit here and stuff ourselves and rationalize the... Yep, we've rationalized our surroundings just by eating that stuff. And we're in the middle of the zone already. Good. All right, well, I don't think we're going to make it back to our clan today because we're already so tired. Plus, we identified some more locations to visit that I didn't even know existed. I wonder if those are even in the jungle biome, these other locations. That one doesn't look too far away. That one looks pretty far away. That might be worth visiting tomorrow. We should probably check back in with our clan at some point, though. For now, let's just go back, make a bed, and spend the night here. I say night, it's only 3:30 in the afternoon. It's not that late. Just my sleeps are off. like there's an overhang up here that might serve as protection from the elements. Oh yeah. Yeah, we could probably sleep under here. It's not a designated sleep spot as such. I prefer to stick to the ones that where the developers are telling you, hey, you could sleep here, which is where these little circles of flowers are. So let's do this. Even though if it starts to rain or whatever, we could always run back over and get some more cot. The cot's not very far away. Drop you and drop you, and now find me some grass. Oh. Oh my gosh, come on. Yes, obviously it's grass, but I just want to get my intelligence stuff going. I have matured a neuron. We'll evolve tonight. Yeah, all these locations I didn't know were over here, and I think we've pretty well exhausted all the locations in the jungle biome. I think these other locations we're seeing are potentially in another biome, which means I don't really want to visit them without the clan, or at least checking back in with the clan. I know you're tired. Give me a minute. I'm almost there. Hang in there, buddy. Okay, we have a bed. I want my weapons right next to me tonight. We will drop one here on this other bed. Let's drop the pointy stick. Keep the stone. Well, I need to drop the bone club for a minute just to get some water. That's it? That's all the water we needed? Yeah, we're just tired. Alright, let's do a little evolution before we go to sleep. An intelligence. One intelligence neuron, that's it. Come on. Come on. Sorry, trying to squeeze out a neuron here. Okay. All right. Automatic identification of all resources is possible. Anything that's on the screen when we identify one thing will be identified, which is exactly what we were looking for. Perfect. All right. I'm going to go to sleep here, and we're going to call it an episode. We've actually accomplished a lot today. We discovered like 3 new locations, including the Father Tree, which is amazing. We spent the night out in the wild a couple of nights, and I guess tomorrow we'll think about heading back and hooking back up with the clan. We've got a couple more meteorites have fallen, but I don't know how we're going to do as far as getting those actually picked up, but we'll see. I would like to get at least one meteorite at some point. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the ancestors, and there's more coming. Stay safe, survivors.